So I would now be homeless and pregnant. One of our highest sales in that office, I was at a luxury office, was $2 million. Let's say you're an agent who does 10 deals a year. Let's say you attract another agent who does 20 deals a year. If you guys join together in your marketing on your Zillow, doesn't it look like you're a much stronger team than you did on your own? Start doing that. So we're going to talk today about building community with purpose. So my first year, like he said, I came from New Jersey. I didn't know a single soul, and I cold called. I didn't have a rich family. I didn't know anybody that would give me a referral. So I said, hey, when do you plan on moving? Why do we overcomplicate this, guys? When do you plan on moving? If you were to ask 20 people today, seriously, when you leave here, when do you plan on moving? Ask your nail tech. Ladies, you get your nails done? Yeah? Guys, do you go to the gym? No. Somebody said no. Okay, guys, what do? You go to the barber shop? I don't know. What do guys do? Ask people, when do you plan on moving? Eventually, someone's going to say to you, you know what? Some things are going on at home, and I think we're probably going to have to sell the house. But a lot of us are too scared to ask because those voices get in our way. So not only did I get to build this business, I got to meet these amazing 55 human beings in the past year who have partnered with me. Actually, it's now 57. These are old slides. And literally, guys, just last year, I was sitting in like that seat back there. Nobody knew who I was. I think that my daughter actually went up to Brent Gove and said, you got to meet my mom. And that's how I got this opportunity, because I just kept sharing it with people. Has anyone have an agent that you poured into leave suddenly? How much does that hurt your heart? Yeah, for real. We have to have a purpose, right? Like I've heard a lot of people, Sheila did an amazing job yesterday talking about your why. So we want to find our purpose in the things that we've overcome. It wasn't the day like most people have. My partner was not happy I was pregnant. And a 6'6", 260-pound man broke 4 of my ribs, and my jaw was hanging off my face. It had to be wired shut. This was not the first time he was violent, but moms, is there something about like things we'll allow to ourselves, but we won't allow for our children? I waited till he fell asleep that night. I was living in Manhattan. I hailed a yellow cab and I ran away to a women's shelter. I didn't have an ID. All I had was the clothes on my back. So I would now be homeless and pregnant on food stamps and government assistance. But we are not where we start. Thank you. We have the right to make changes. If we take action, we can go somewhere else. So today I want to help all of you find your purpose so that you can go out today and share that with the world. Do more deals. Help more agents to do more deals. Because isn't that why we're here? I've heard a lot of people talk a lot of shit about cold calling and active prospecting. But we didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I had to make money now. There was no one coming to save me. So, the phone is free. We have it anyway. One of our highest sales in that office, I was at a luxury office, was $2 million. So I went around to all the other homes in that neighborhood and I knocked on the door and I said, hey, looks like we just sold your neighbor's home for $2 million. Would you consider taking $2 million if I brought you that offer? Ask me how much my first listing was. $2.3 million. All that smack that people talk about active prospecting, these are fake voices. All you have to do is be confident, get out there and try. We have a thing that we do. It's a virtual office. And you know what? If you guys are starting a team or if you're just one person, go on Zoom today. I think the professional account is like $250. Create a virtual office. Why is this going to help you with your production? If 10 people were to watch you work all day long, do you think you'd be more productive? If you are leading others, are you going to start slacking? If you are helping others who have never done something before and you're showing them by doing, are they going to believe in it? So this is what we do all day long. Prospect, lead, follow up, set appointments, and negotiate. And I let them see everything. I let them see me get fired. I let them see me get hung up on. I let them see me get cursed out. Why do I do that? Because it's real. Because that is a part of a top producer's day. Name a top producer who's never gotten fired from a listing before. Because the more opportunities we get, typically, things do tend to go bad. That's a part of the business. So I let them see everything because I want them to see how to handle it. By the way, I'm imagining that some of you are probably saying to yourself right now, well, I'm going to give away all my secrets. I love it. You shook your head. I love that. Our model is what? What's like the number one word we talk about? Collaboration. So let's eliminate this voice that if I let people see me, they're going to learn something and they're going to steal from me. It's not accurate. You can grow together. That's what EXP is all about. Okay, so live events. A lot of our colleagues have been doing this all wrong. If you want lazy agents who are more interested in free things than drinking, what kind of events do you host? Happy hours. If you want motivated agents who want to do deals, what do you host? Prospecting clinics and masterminds. By the way, if we tell people, do they believe us? We have to show them. So one of our values is we're an inclusive environment for anyone of any background to safely do business and to feel welcome. We hosted a Pride event. We have the Posh Circle for Latina empowerment. Todas mis latinas, ¿dónde están? So we communicate our values by showing people, not telling them. I haven't seen anyone talk about this, which is surprising because I think I learned it from all of you. The first thing you're going to want to do is to develop a logo and an organization name. Why are we doing this? If you were to send people out on a soccer team with a whole bunch of different uniforms, you wouldn't know who people play for. Now, we are taking over the luxury market here. So we do content days at $8 million listings so that people see us selling these homes. They see our media. What they also see is our logo all over these homes. All of us. So if 3 of us have a $2 million listing, but there's 55 of us that have a $200,000 listing, do you think that the people who only have a $200,000 listing do not benefit from what everyone else is doing? Of course they do, because we all look like one team. Now, here's what else you can do. Let's say you're an agent who does 10 deals a year. Let's say you attract another agent who does 20 deals a year. If you guys join together in your marketing on your Zillow, doesn't it look like you're a much stronger team than you did on your own? Start doing that. All of us are on one Zillow organization. It looks like we sell the entire Metroplex. So I always hear Brent and Jean saying, make real estate fun again. And this is what we do. So that's us prospecting in our shiesties because we had micro needling. But yeah, you guys gotta have fun. Like, everyone knows how important it is to take action. The truth is, if you need to pay your bills, you're gonna take action. I don't need to tell you. If you have people who are depending on you, you're gonna take action. But have fun while you're doing it. We get one life. Make it a good one.